They used to be a major part of society, but now they remain just a small group in our community. They're cunning, deceptive, and downright talented. Similar to the way your brother is into skateboarding or your sister is into dance, Hugh Livingstone is into magic. He got his first trick when he was only 6 years old and has been doing magic ever since. Now, at 20 years old, he has 14 years of experience.
I went to Disneyland and there was a magic shop there and they had some pretty good tricks and I got one there, kind of got hooked. I guess I was tricked into it. It's kind of always been around, and David Blaine was on TV and then The Masked Magician, and there's a magic shop in town, so.
Murray's Trick and Joke Shop has been part of Hugh's life since his early days of magic. Formerly owned by Tony Ing, the shop is now owned by Murray Hatfield and Teresa Midbow. Shane King, store manager and magician, has been able to watch Hugh's progression since he was about 12 years old.
He was a member of our Young Magicians Club, which also meets here at the shop. Hugh is quite an accomplished magician. He would never show anybody any of his stuff until it was fully practiced and ready to show. So it's not like he would say, "Oh, here's a new trick I learned this morning. Watch me do this." There was never any of that sort of stuff. He seems to have mastered card manipulation. He can do things with a deck of cards that most magicians couldn't even think about.
I probably am better at card magic than anything else. It's just kind of something that I enjoy as a part of magic. Card manipulation is another kind of thing similar to juggling, and then it also applies to the magic.
Hugh's passion and growing talent has earned him much recognition, including local club awards, a winning title as Best Close-Up Performer at an international convention in 2006, and gold and silver medals in 2008. He was also featured locally in the Saanich News in August of 2007. But for Hugh, it's not the title that's important, it's the marvel of the performance.
Don't approach the magician like you're trying to catch him out, because a good magician wouldn't be there to try and trick you and one-up you. There's kind of a moment of astonishment when you don't know quite what happened, and that's kind of a very, I don't know, almost like an organic type thing. The magician has been around certainly for a long time and used to play a role in society. So the best way to experience it is to kind of try and believe it, and that way, if you kind of work with the magician, you get something maybe more meaningful out of it. It's kind of like if a tree falls in the woods and no one's around to hear it, does it make a sound? The similar thing would be if a magician does a magic trick and nobody knows how it's done, was it really a trick or was it just magic? So.